Isaac. He has big
Okay.
red hair, so yeah,
Yeah, that's
he's back there like.
Yep.
Well, they told him to shut up, so it's like,
Yeah.
so that's why he's back there like that. Because he was going to come in and start being raunchy and everything. They're like, no. They're like,
Yeah.
no, you stay
Yeah.
here.
So Isaac, has he told you anything that he's been? He went running. I seen when I was jogging. He appeared and like jogging. All of a sudden, he was jogging backwards, like looking at me, like he's like, so this is what you do, you know? You just jog, or and then, oh, are we gonna pick up the pace? You know, like he's still jogging backwards. And then I was telling him, show me how fast you can run around the track. And he was like, shoo, and he was already back. And I was like, dang, you're fast, you know? So I was having like a whole conversation with him. And I said, why is your hair red? Why do you like your red hair? And he goes, because it's cool, you know? And I was like, okay. And then he was showing me like a different look, like he was like almost like a break dancer outfit on, where he had on like a mask, a ski mask out, like for, just as an outfit kind of thing. And he was dancing around like Vanilla Ice. I was thinking that, I'm like, he's like Vanilla Ice dancing, and he, in that Cool as Ice movie, he's like, drop that zero and get with the hero, and I was like, this is him, and then I was tanning and I said, Isaac, I'm tanning, he goes, so? And he just was like, why are you tanning for? Like, what are you tanning your skin for? And he just asked all these questions. I'm like, because I want to be dark, not like you. You're all pale, and he's like, ooh. So it's like all kinds of, all back and forth. So I don't know. I think sometimes I'm making, how you think you're making it up, but you just like, this is new stuff. So, I don't ever think this. So it has to be, and he just waited for me on the outside, and he just goes on about stuff, and, yeah, he reminds me of a lot of like Vanilla Ice, his little kind of flirty, kind of lingo way, of that,
Yeah, yeah. That is pretty funny. You compared him to that, because he's sitting back. All the force people went like that. So, but yeah, that fits into a T. Yeah, everybody she caught him on camera, but it's too faint to complete see him. I knew what I was looking for in the picture. I knew what nobody looks like. So yeah, you caught him in a photograph, which is actually not easy to get a photograph of him. So at all, unless he really, really, really wants it. It's just like with the forest people. Unless they want it, you're not going to get it. A lot of people pester him for photos and evidence all the time, and they don't give it unless they're ready. Like if you see a footprint, they gave that to you as a gift. And like